Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today we're discussing a film many consider to be one of the greatest adventure movies ever made. You can also check out our podcast link down below. And Redemption, set against the backdrop of the unforgiving Sudanese desert during the Modest War, based on the classic 1902 novel of the same name by A.E.W. Mason. The film was brought to life under the masterful direction of Zoltan Korda and produced by his brother, Alexander Korda. It boasts an exceptional ensemble cast led by John Clements in his breakthrough role as Harry Favert. He disguises himself as a member of the fierce Sangali tribesman Durance. Wounded by sunstroke and captured by the Modists, becomes the film's most tragic figure. He is forced to confront not only the physical dangers around him, but also the inner demons that have haunted him since childhood. Through his acts of courage and self-sacrifice, Harry begins to earn back the respect and admiration of those he had lost. The colors of the four feathers are not merely decorative, but serve to heighten the emotional impact of the story. As Harry journeys deeper into the heart of Africa, the shifting hues reflect his own internal transformation, mirroring the turmoil and growth he experiences along the way, creating a sense of camaraderie and authenticity among the British officers and the Sudanese tribesmen alike. It asks us to confront difficult questions about the cost of war and the true meaning of bravery. Ultimately, it is a story of hope and resilience in the face of adversity, reminding us that even in the darkest of times, the human spirit can endure. He proves that courage is not always found in blind obedience to duty, but can sometimes be discovered in independent, morally driven action that defies conventional expectations. The Four Feathers continues to resonate with audiences today as a powerful tale of personal growth, sacrifice, and the pursuit of honor. Coupled with its stunning visuals and stellar performances, makes it a must-watch for fans of classic cinema. Whether you're a longtime admirer of John Clements and Ralph Richardson or new to their work, The Four Feathers is sure to captivate you. His portrayal of Harry Faversham is a masterclass in understated heroism, chosen by Zoltan Korda for his striking resemblance to a World War I pilot. Richardson brings a quiet dignity and resilience to the role of the blinded British officer captured by the Modists. As Durance endures unimaginable suffering and despair, Richardson's performance conveys a depth of emotion that is truly moving. He captures the character's stoic acceptance of his fate with a quiet dignity that is all the more affecting for its restraint. Clements went on to embody the role with such depth and nuance that it became synonymous with the character. From the film's opening moments, Clements captures Harry's internal conflict with a quiet intensity that is both heartbreaking and relatable. We see in Harry a reflection of ourselves, grappling with fears of failure and the desire to overcome adversity through acts of courage and Harry, determined to make amends, embarks on a daring rescue mission, defying impossible odds to save his friend from certain death. Complete with a facial scarification, with a career spanning over 5 decades, Korda was known for his ability to blend grand spectacle with intimate character moments. In The Four Feathers, he creates a seamless tapestry of adventure, drama, and romance. The film's sweeping scope is balanced by its focus on the human element, allowing the audience to connect with the characters on a deeply emotional level, and endures their harsh initiation rituals. Harry's resourcefulness and bravery are put to the ultimate test. The Battle of Omdurman is one of the most spectacular sequences ever filmed, featuring thousands of extras charging cavalry, and Modist warriors clashing in a chaotic display of pre-CGI battle staging. Amidst the heat of battle, Harry's presence inspires those around him, reminding them of the humanity and honor that they are fighting for. During this time, he witnesses firsthand the horrors of the Modest War and the suffering endured by both British soldiers and the local Sudanese people. June Duprez as Ethne Burrows, Ralph Richardson as Captain John Durance, and C. Aubrey Smith as General Burrows. And if you want more classic movies explained, there's a playlist for you as well, but it's definitely one of my top favorites. The breathtaking vistas of the Sudanese desert and the mighty Nile are rendered in vibrant colors, creating a sense of awe and wonder at the natural world's power and beauty. The film's use of Technicolor is nothing short of revolutionary, immersing the audience in a richly imagined world where every shade tells a story. Zoltan Korda's The Four Feathers, and Lieutenant Thomas Willoughby, who each send him a white feather, the ultimate symbol of cowardice. When a fourth feather arrives devastatingly from Ethne herself, Harry is shattered, vowing to prove his courage. He defies the expectations of society and his loved ones by traveling alone and in disguise to the Sudan to secretly aid each of the men who condemned him. More than just a rousing imperial epic, the film opens with a prologue establishing the historical setting and stakes. In 1896, the Modist movement in Sudan threatens British imperial rule. Harry Feversham, a young English officer, struggles with his family's legacy of military duty and a personal history of perceived cowardice. On the eve of his regiment's departure for Sudan, he resigns his commission, choosing to remain in England with his fiancée Ethne Burrows. It's a visually stunning, emotionally resonant exploration of courage, cowardice, loyalty, and the arduous path to personal redemption. So sit back and join us as we delve into the world of the Four Feathers. Before we begin, please don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss any of our videos. The Four Feathers is a Technicolor masterpiece, an epic tale of adventure, honor. The Four Feathers stands as a towering achievement of British Golden Age cinema, and arguably the definitive screen adaptation of Mason S. timeless story. However, Harry's decision is met with disapproval by his three closest officer friends. Captain John Lieutenant Peter Burrows. Harry's journey to the Sudan is fraught with peril. Meanwhile, in Sudan, Durrance, Peter, and Willoughby face their own challenges and tragedies. As Harry navigates the unforgiving desert and confronts the brutality of the Modest forces, as the film reaches its climax, the full-scale assault on a fortified British camp by the Modest forces. Throughout the film, Harry's personal growth is mirrored by the stunning cinematography. From the blazing sun and golden sand dunes, to the lush green uniforms and proud scarlet feathers, when we think of classic cinema, few names resonate as powerfully as John Clement's. Clement's performance is all the more remarkable when we consider that he was relatively unknown before landing the role. On the other hand, Ralph Richardson's portrayal of Captain John Durrance is nothing short of heartbreaking. Zoltan Korda's masterful direction is evident throughout the film. Moreover, Korda's direction of the supporting cast is equally impressive. He elicits standout performances from the entire ensemble. The Four Feathers is not just a visual spectacle, but a profound meditation on the nature of courage and the power of redemption. The film's enduring popularity is a testament to its timeless themes and the universality of its characters. If you've never seen The Four Feathers, now is the time to do so. Its blend of adventure, drama, and romance. And that concludes our video on the epic adventure, The Four Feathers. This is a must-watch in my honest opinion. The newer version is nowhere near as good. If you have seen the original, why not let others know in the comments? Thank you so much for watching. Hope to see you next time.